Hello, ayon ulit. Good morning sa ating lahat. So, right now, this is actually a very na memorable time. So, ayan. So, Sir Elmer Sardriano decided to open a student ambassador program under the City Futures Lab. So, na-explain na niya ang City Futures Lab kanina. So, ito, the City Futures Lab Ambassador Program, a general overview. This will be the first batch. So we're the pioneer batch for student ambassador training of City Futures Lab. So City Futures Lab, it's best known for its brown bag discussion and the QC 2050 scenario discussion. So the history, the City Futures Lab ambassador program is especially designed for college students to broaden their knowledge, make new associations, and may tao.
Yeah, ako na magpapapasok.
UV. Hello, UV. You made it just in time. To broaden their knowledge, make new associations, and have new opportunities and growth in your field, public ad, or in the college life. The program intentionally lasts academic school year 2022 to 2023. So our mentors, and I'm the facilitator. So we have Sir Elmer Soriano. He's under the City Futures Lab Civica. He's also my NCPAG prof under PA 152. He's also a Civica researcher. We have Lester Balmatero. Nasabi na siya kanina. He's also part of the City Futures Lab, if I'm correct. He's also part of CLCD and CPAC. He is also a Taguig University professor, and I'm your facilitator because I was a student of Sir Elmer Soriano in PA 152. And it was actually quite fun because he gave us, the freedom to do whatever we wanted with our knowledge. And, as students, we have like a limited interest group. So, ayan. So, yeah, introductory remarks. We'll start with Sir Soriano. So, sir, the floor is yours.
Sige, so madami na ako napaliwanag pero i-share ko lang sa inyo no yung ako rin as naging student leader rin ako nung college. In fact, doon ako namulat. No, before that, yung mundo ko parang sarili ko lang iniisip. Pero nung university, nung nasa college ako long ago in the 80s, nag-elect ako as nag-member ako sa isang student org, tapos nag-immersion kami. Pre-med ako noon pre-med student ako. Pero through my student organization, parang namulat ako sa mundo, sa nangyayari sa kapaligiran. And therefore, tapos nag-officer ako. Tapos nag-med school ako. Pero yun yung perspectives na natanim sa utak ko when I was a student, when I was a member of a student organization, parang natanim yun sa akin such that nung med student na ako, hinahanap ko na yung mas makabuluhan na practice. No? So instead of mag-specialize ako sa mata na yun yung linya ng tatay ko, mamanahin ko na lang sana yung practice niya. Ang first job ko, co-ops, cooperative sa Mindanao, sa Davao. At doon ko nakita na tayo pala mga Pilipino, kaya natin isolve yung mga komplikadong problema sa lipunan. No? Doon sa co-op, kung saan yung first job ko sa co-op, yung mga co-op members, nagtayo sila ng sarili nilang basically parang health maintenance organization, nagpatayo sila ng sarili nilang ospital as a cooperative. So doon ko nakita na tayo mga Pilipino, kaya pala natin yun gawin. No? Na isolve yung mga problema natin kahit na komplikado na using yung brain power na nasa utak na natin. So itong Student Ambassadors Program is an attempt para mabuksan yung City Futures Lab to more students participating in the City Futures Lab para bilang estudyante pa lang, habang estudyante pa lang tayo, nagkakaroon na tayo ng opportunity na maging solution providers dun sa kanya-kanyang cities natin. And I think ito, nakaranas tayo ng 2 taon ng pandemic, kita natin na kailangan talaga all hands on deck. No? Hindi pwedeng maghintay yung mga kabataan na, hindi, pag mas matanda na ako, doon na ako makikalahok sa problem solving. No? I think yung kabataan ngayon, mas malaki yung potential to create an impact and solve real problems kahit na hindi pa nagagraduate. So yun yung dahilan kung bakit namin binubuksan tong Student Ambassadors Program.
Ayan, thank you for that, Sir Soriano. It's funny because he already told that to us in our PA 152 flashbacks flashbacks of our class talaga. So ayan, si Sir Lester, super cool kid din niya sa NCPAC. He was the magna cum laude and he was also the student council chairperson. Um, Hello, Yuri. Welcome back. So we're just going to introduce the people, part of the team who's going to handle the student ambassador programs. Okay, so yan, introductions. Yuri, kahit i-type mo na lang kasi sir, he's taking a quiz. So yan, so we have the student ambassador. What can we do under student ambassador? So the first one is we can hold a podcast. You can interview key stakeholders and create your own podcast based on your own choice. So pwede tayong mag-focus sa mga nangyayari during this pandemic. We can also interview key potential na mga interviewees who is interested in different sectors. You don't have to limit yourself to just one sector. We can also create a project, or if you're interested, you can create a webinar on the creation of a webinar or a seminar under City Futures Lab. So one of the project from City Futures Lab was the brown bag policy discussion. The brown bag policy discussion was one of the things that we did in PA 152. So the brown bag policy discussion is we interviewed three different panelists. We had three different panelists under one sector. Ours back then was education sector, but you can also focus on transportation, food security, in housing, kahit ano that na pwede nyo maisip, pwede nyo madagdagan. You can actually go under the brown bag policy, which I highly, if kaya nyo, you could bring your friends or you can bring other, mas madaming people, mas maganda. Kasi it's a very interesting topic. You get to meet different people. I met yung dean ng SERP, which is really important kasi gusto ko mag-transportation. He's also under transportation. And then yung dean ng education, si Sir Buen Viaje Jerome. Dami nilang masasabi. Madaldal sila. So talagang it's very interesting to see them in their different perspectives about just one topic. Dami ka natutunan under that. And then we also have any projects that you want to implement or you want to do, not even a project, even like a small thing. Maybe you want to write or maybe you want to continue with your research paper or your interest paper, whatever interests you in public ed, you can put it under the City Futures Lab. So, ayun. So the next page is your qualifications is, since you're here, you're already qualified to be part of the Student Ambassador Program. You must be a college student from first year to fourth year who is able to participate throughout the academic year of 2022 to 2023. So you must be, ako na nagsulat ng ages 18 to 30, but we're not really particular about the age. So ideally, it's supposed to be a group of 3 to 4 students per city. However, if we can also add like 1 student per city for now under NCR, any majors are welcome at all. So if you have other friends or you have batchmates or you have org mates who you think would be a good part na hindi nyo ka city hopeful, hindi na siguro galing sa Manila kasi ang dami ng taga Manila dito. So yon, baka merong Pasig, merong Pasay, Paranaque, so yan. If you have a passion for learning and working as a team or you want to, meet more people, you're qualified for the Student Ambassador Program. So next, what do we expect from you? So basically, we don't expect that much, pero some things that you might undergo through or you might undergo through this program is monthly participation in activities. When we say monthly participation in activities, we expect you to join online meetings through Zoom. Ito parang chikahan lang, online chikahan and pakikinig sa mga lectures ni Sir. Or you can also attend webinars of your choice. Pwedeng magpadala si Sir ng mga webinars that we think you might like based on your own interest, and be involved in your choice research or project under City Futures Lab. Or we also expect from you to have an activity log, a documentation of your monthly activity logs, and to have some type of involvement in some projects. So ito, participate in online activities, answer questions in the Facebook group, write about your ambassador experience, answer email questions and threads from your peers or mentors. So expect you to be professional, enthusiastic, and responsible. Hopefully, we'll try to, hindi naman we're not trying to impose this on you, pero we're trying to inculcate and maintain a healthy environment, a very positive, enriching environment. Yan, sit on student panels and represent City Futures Lab at visitation days. Yan. So, ito, yung documentation of monthly activity logs, ito lang, mostly we can do this through email. So email, we have a thread for that. Just like your normal class, just so that we can keep track of what we're doing. And then what you can expect from us, yeah. Sister has a lot of knowledge. He's very knowledgeable. So ayun. He's actually he can be a good mentor. So yeah, he can give you resources and materials based on what you need. Lalo na kung public administration, madami kayo matututunan. Dami talaga. Regular check-ins from your facilitators and ideas to be invoiced in City Futures Lab. There's a website for City Futures Lab na ginawa ni Sir Elbro, I think. Pero ayun. Tapos, yan, support from your City Futures Lab, student ambassador program mentors and peers, and we can help you in resume building in your professional life. So there's a lot of opportunities that you can do here. Whatever floats your boat is pretty much it. So yan, here is the most important part of the series. Well, part of the series is the questions and the answers. So we want you to ask as many questions as possible so that this program can suit your needs, as a student, because we know student is very hard. It's a very, very hard life for us. So yung time, like you can ask anything about do you have any negotiations with what we expect from you, or do you have any changes for this? This is a good time to react now, or if you have any research ideas na napag-usapan na kanina, you can the floor is very open to questions. Ayun. So you can open your